So you're thinking about moving to the Reno area and you want to know more about the weather. Hey everyone, this is David Tully, and in this video we're going to be going over what the weather in Reno is actually like. Yes, we get all 4 seasons in the beautiful Reno, Nevada area. If you enjoy this type of content, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're thinking about moving or relocating to the Reno area and you need some help, just reach out. All right, let's start this off with everyone's favorite season. We're gonna talk about winter. And I'm sure you're thinking about Reno for possibly moving or retiring in, and you're wondering how cold does it really get in the winter? I'm originally from Kona on the Big Island, so I surely prefer tropical weather, but truly the winters in Reno are not that bad. I would say our average temperatures in winter are usually in the mid 40s, with being in the mid 20s at night. As of today, the current highs are about the mid 30s to high 30s, and the lows are currently in the 10 to 15 range. So it's a little bit colder than usual, but this isn't completely normal. But I will say we've had a pretty crazy winter so far in December and January of 2022 and 2023. But truly, we've had a very mild winter the last 3 to 4 years. But if you're wondering how bad do the roads really get, yes, we get blizzards, yes, we get snowstorms, but I've lived here for 10 years, and this is the first year I've ever purchased snow tires. That is because my wife and I wanted to go snowboarding and skiing quite a bit more, and honestly, it's been a huge help this year. Even if we have snow, typically the next day, most of the roads are fairly clear. So truly, if you're looking for a reason not to move to Reno because the winters are too crazy, it's truly not that bad. Honestly, winter months in the Reno area are absolutely awesome. You have great snowboarding and ski resorts like Mount Rose, which is very close. You have North Star and Kirkwood, and possibly even Heavenly if you want to drive to the Lake Tahoe area. And if you want some other fun winter activities that don't involve the overpriced and very expensive ski resorts, I highly recommend you check out Chickadee Ridge right off of the Mount Rose Highway in the Reno area. Spring is easily one of my favorite seasons in the Reno area, and that's not just because things are starting to warm up. I'm honestly just not a huge fan of the sun going down at 4:30 or 4:45 in the evening during the winter months, and I'm sure you can relate. But the temperatures in Reno during spring average about mid to high 50s all the way into the low 70s, which is very comfortable. And sure, it does still get a little chilly at night. I would say it gets into about the 30s and 40s at night. But spring is easily one of the best times because you can go to the park with your kids or your dogs. You can walk around some beautiful trails, go to the park and spend some really good family time. And some parks and trails that I highly recommend are the Cyan Park, the Hunter Creek Trail, the Galena Creek Trail, and definitely check out this trail in Tahoe, which is called the Tahoe East Shore Trail, which is really, really gorgeous. This is why it makes spring one of the best seasons in the Reno area. Summer is easily one of the best seasons in Reno, but you do need to know it can get fairly hot. I would say the hottest that I've seen it in Reno has been about 105 or 106 degrees, but this isn't that common. I would say the average temperatures are going to be in the high 80s to low 90s, with being about in the mid 50s at night, so it's very comfortable. If you want to compare it to Las Vegas or even Phoenix, it doesn't compare because they can get temperatures as high as 118 or 119 degrees. But when it cools down at night, it's still in the 90s at night. It feels awful. I lived in Vegas for 2 years and I could not do it again. Another great thing about summer in the Reno area is that you have so many things to do. One of the best things to do in the summer is go to Lake Tahoe, Pyramid Lake, or even Donner Lake. But I will say that if you're trying to head up to Lake Tahoe in the summer months, try to get to the lake by 7 or 7:30 in the morning if you're going on a weekend, as it can get very, very busy. Some other really fun things to do in Reno during the summer months are Hot August Nights, the Great Nugget Rib Cook-Off, and you definitely want to check out some Reno Aces games. Fall is another great season in the Reno area, but this is truly my second favorite season in Reno, right behind spring. And that's probably because I know in just a few short months, it's gonna be winter, and I'm gonna have to worry about some snow and ice in the colder months. But honestly, the weather in the Reno area during the fall months are really comfortable. You're gonna be looking at average temps in about the 70s to 80s, and as you get closer to middle or the end of November, you're gonna be seeing temperatures in the 50s and 60s. So it's gonna get a little bit colder as we're transitioning towards winter. But truly, all 4 seasons in Reno are very comfortable, and fall is one of the best. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video on what the weather is really like in Reno, Nevada. And if you enjoyed this type of content, please make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're thinking about moving or relocating to the Reno area and you need some help, just reach out. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.